Am I doing it too soon? I have a wedding on Saturday.
Way too soon.
I told her that.
Oh, so I should have done this a week ago. So I'm going to look stupid at my wedding if I do it now?
No, it's not going to. The results won't show.
No, Saturday with what we're doing, you'll be good.
Okay.
But if you came to me and said, hey, let's fix these circles.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I would say.
When did the circles happen?
Right?
This is news to her.
The library is open, Mama. You come for me. Come at the king, you must not miss.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
I'll say absolutely not.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Out and About. It is Wednesday, February 7th. I am rocking my swoveralls. I'm going to stand up. Look at these. I've been wanting these things. It's like overalls, but they're sweatpants, but they're fucking incredible. It's very ski season. It's very après. It's very comfortable. Joey is also rocking a little something ski, or is that
I'm sorry, I'm just checking emails real quick.
Oh. Now she's a technological queen. Now you have the Apple goggles. Is that correct?
I got these sent to me
Okay.
from Steve Jobs. Sorry,
The ghost of Steve Jobs. The ghost of Steve
Sorry, I'm
Jobs.
just scrolling.
I can't get over Diego's haircut. Are you looking at new hairstyles for Diego right
I'm
now?
googling new hairstyle. Hey, wait. Hey, hey Siri.
Siri, shut it down.
Wait.
Siri, end the episode.
Hey Siri. She's responding to the Joy. Google new hairstyles for Mexican men.
Who gave you the haircut, Diego?
I go to a guy in New Jersey.
And I saw that he reached out to
Yeah.
Joey for
Well,
a
you've been
promo.
talking-
And he sent me a picture of Ellen.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what's your hairstyle? She's like, I said, well, I think this is just darling.
Now Diego doesn't go. He went to a barber in New Jersey because he told me before we started recording that his mom usually cuts his hair.
Yeah.
Well, his abuela was. That's
She had her way around the shears for many years. She knew her way around a buzz cut.
no, she was actually trimming up agave
Now,
in the fields of Mexico.
your grandmother's name was Griselda Blanco, correct?
Yes.
Have you seen that show?
Oh my God, we'll talk about it. Talk about it.
Let's just talk about it right now.
Wait, I'm going to pull it up.
We're going to talk about.
I'm going to pull up the treatment right
You
now.
pull it up. We're going to talk about the Grammys. We also have someone in here to give Joey and I some
See, it's working.
Botox, some stuff like that.
I went to the screen. You see it?
It's going to be great, but we're going to get into all that in one second.
There it
But
is.
really quick, if you need something to watch on Netflix, you watch Griselda with Sofia Vergara. She plays Griselda Blanco, who is a massive cocaine dealer. She brought in all the cocaine into the United States. This is a 10 out of 10. I'm 4
I
episodes
watched
in.
this.
It's Sofia
Right
Vergara.
now.
I didn't know that.
But she looks so pretty in it. Like
They
the woman,
couldn't make her look ugly if they
I know, but
tried.
the woman that she's playing is a fucking dog.
She's fucking. She's a trough
pit bull.
pig. She's a trough pig.
But so why would you even cast if she was gonna do it, she should have done the what's her face? Let me Google it.
They kind of ugly her down a little bit.
A little bit.
They
She got
tried.
her teeth got fucked up a little bit, and
She's
then
so
they
hot.
widened her face.
She's so hot she can't get ugly.
One other thing is,
Much like Diego.
another thing
I'll
is
take it.
she
Diego takes his notes. I'll write that down.
She said, that's what Pablo Escobar said. She was the most feared man he's ever had in his life was Griselda Blanco.
Yep. Because she used to kill motherfuckers just because. She just used to do it all the time. She used to murder that thing. She was responsible for like 90% of the cocaine like in the United States.
No, it says
Up until-
85.9% of the cocaine.
Apologies. Until Pablo came over and, sometimes you just need a man to get the job done. So that's kind of where Pablo took over. You look great. You look comfy.
I am coming. I walked down. Okay, here's the thing.
Talk about it.
I had a naughty sleepover.
What? You broke into your boyfriend's house without telling him.
It was a surprise.
He was under the covers. She goes,
Surprise!
"Hello." Nana's in her sleep gown like Uncle Joe on what's that?
And he's
Charlie
got-
and the Chocolate Factory.
And he's got a hot blonde swimsuit model with him.
They go nuts. You go nuts to butts, gentlemen. What happened? You just showed up?
No, I surprised him, and I had sleepover. So I quite literally was watching the Grammys, and I just kind of I went over my PJs. These are my house slippers.
Okay. Look at those fucking nasty things.
Well, I have to throw them out now because they've been outside. I need new slippers. If anyone wants to send me slippers, please send them to 333 7th Avenue, 2nd floor. I wear size 13. Thank you.
I have LL Bean slippers that I've had for 10 years. It's the most comfortable things.
Send me LL Bean slippers. Ones
It's
that are
the
nicer
moccasin- now
than
it's-
one better than one that he has.
Now, I just want to be clear. Their culture is not my costume, but they are moccasins. Point of privilege.
Oh, here they are.
Yep.
They have them in brown and tan.
Oh, speaking of
They
brown,
also have gray flannel. Do you like the gray flannel?
can you get me some?
Hold on. What size do you wear?
13.
They're out of the gray.
Those are the ones I have all the way in the right.
I'm getting
women's, men's.
I'm getting
there you go.
notification that the gray is gone, but we do have it in seafoam.
Speaking of brown, Joey, it's Black History Month.
Oh, where's my phone?
And
You don't need it. You have the goggles on.
this coming Friday, we're gonna have Ebony on to answer your guys' questions about Black culture and Black history. She's gonna be doing that, so keep an eye out for that. Prior to that, Joey wanted to do his own little segment where you're gonna be honoring a Black inventor.
Well, I've been passionate about Black inventors for many moons.
have.
Do you know that Black people invented literally everything in the
Talk
world?
about it.
Literally everything that's worth anything in the world is invented by a Black inventor. Potato chips.
Potato chips?
Yes.
Okay.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
The pencil sharpener.
Go on.
Literally, one of my favorite ones is this week. I don't want to saturate the list right away because we have a whole month ahead of us.
Those are the
But
only 3
I wanna
inventions?
no, there's a million.
Yeah.
There's a million. I don't want to give them all away right away. But I do want to start one special guy. You know who you are out there who invented the portable air conditioner. Now this has changed my life immensely as a
course.
fat person in Hollywood.
Portly.
A portly person in Hollywood. I need a cool 62 at all times.
Yeah, he almost froze to death in your house on the
Year
fucking-
round, I
I
need
just
it.
snuggled with Diego for
And
warmth.
I have Frederick Jones to thank for that. An African American inventor. He invented the first portable air conditioning unit. His invention was used widely in the field of military hospitals, keeping the wounded soldiers comfortable while they recovered from injuries sustained on the ski slopes, like you did while fighting. Jones had at least 60 patents on various inventions, including refrigeration for food transport trucks as well. So he also invented. There he is. I know him very. That's my friend.
got a face for you.
He also invented the refrigerated truck. So all those HelloFresh ads. You have
Frederick McKinley Jones.
to thank you for getting your HelloFresh orders out because the refrigerated truck he invented as well.
I do want to say this.
I love refrigeration. I love anything cold.
You love refrigeration.
Diet Cokes would never be ice crispy cold if it wasn't for Frederick Jones.
I'm a big fan of Frederick McKinley Jones, but I do have to say, face for radio. Just gonna say it. Just gonna come out and say it. Face for radio. Face for
They
radio.
didn't even have radio back then. He didn't even invent it yet. Radio's a Black inventor as well.
You know, I think let's go with it. If we see something we like, it was a Black invention.
Like I said, everything, and God is a Black trans woman, and therefore everything else underneath her rule,
Underneath
rule
her
of
umbrella.
thumb, is invented by a Black trans woman. But yeah, so I want to shout out especially this week to Frederick
Yes.
Jones. What's his middle name?
McKinley Jones.
Frederick McKinley Jones for keeping my ice cold Diet Cokes nice and crispy, for keeping my Nana's temperature, her body temperature,
Her core temp.
her core temp at a cool 62 year round, thanks to the portable air conditioner. So we have him to thank. And yeah, Google Black inventor list, and you'll be very surprised. And comment below who your favorite Black inventor is.
Thank you. He looks almost a little bit like Mr. Rogers, a little bit. Black Mr. Rogers, no? But I think
That's Mr. Rogers.
Everyone in the 60s and 50s all look the same. Speaking of air conditioning, here's a transition. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Point of
I didn't
privilege.
see that.
Do you know what was air conditioned last night? The motherfucking Grammys. Were last night. Did you watch? A couple nights ago, the Grammys?
Yeah.
What happened? Stay with me here. You're like a baby when you have gas, you have to push on it to fart it out.
No. I feel like my belly button's removing
Do
from
you
my
want me to do
body.
that again? Grammys. The Grammys.
Yes.
It was ice cold in the building. Our very own Brianna Chicken Fry was in
She
there with
looked
Zach
beautiful.
Bryan.
Yep.
Who else do we have?
We had Taylor
Miley,
Swift
we had Taylor
attacking a woman with
Swift.
stiff person's disease on the stage.
What do you mean she attacked a woman?
She attacked her. She ripped she rudely ripped that Grammy right out of the woman's hand and didn't even acknowledge her. Did you see it?
Who? Celine Dion?
Pull it up. Here, put these on.
Was Celine Dion
Can you put
there?
these on? Pull it up.
She presented the Album of the Year award.
And she snatched it out of her hand. Didn't even look at her and say thank you. Look at it. Play it.
You know, I do want to say this. There is a striking
Go on
physical
Drinks for Gays.
resemblance.
It's on there.
There's a striking physical resemblance between Celine Dion and Taylor Swift to a degree. Vinny!
What the fuck was
What are you Googling? It's him. It's him on the eye goggles. that are doing it.
Dude, that's what
Diego,
Diego's
what are you
watching.
watching?
His thing is
On his
hovering.
birthday. Oh my Vinny! They're malfunctioning. I willing to Siri reboot. What is this, honey?
What's going on?
Head over to Rumble and
Scroll
watch
up.
us right now if you need this. It's a
Christ.
get this out of here. So this was the story of the night. There were two stories of the night with Taylor Swift. One was that she obviously won a bunch of Grammys. She won Album of the Year. But Jay-Z went on stage and shaded her to death. Beyonce has 37 total Grammys. She's never won Album of the Year. Jay-Z won like the Lifetime Achievement Award. So he went on and basically was like, this bitch gets all these albums. My wife doesn't have anything.
I don't think she was reading Taylor per se. I think he was reading that
The Academy.
the Academy he was reading because Beyonce. Look how she rips it out of the hand. Look. She doesn't even look at her.
Oh, what the...
She doesn't even look
Do you
at
see
her.
her face?
Yeah, she doesn't even look
she's
at
pissed.
her. Now she's suffering from stiff person's disease.
No, that's what I've had. I've had a stiff
Yeah.
I have a stiff E
That's
for many
what.
years.
That's That's what his lower region has after you put those eye googles on.
Say stiff disease. I thought they slipped that in my drink when I was 12. Taylor Swift for Grammy for. I thought it was fine. I thought whatever. I think Celine Dion deserves a little bit more respect, but at the same time,
she hasn't been seen in years.
I'm going to be honest. She made her first public appearance a while ago. I'm going to be honest and say something here. Celine Dion can't hold Taylor Swift's jock. Not a
What are you
chance.
talking
Meaning
about?
Taylor Swift is 10 times the star that Celine Dion
That's a
ever
bold statement.
dreamed of being. Oh my god! and I know,
Yeah,
and I know
that
you're
is-
clamming
That's
up.
the craziest.
I think you looking forward, how people will be remembered going back. I think
Yeah.
Celine Dion once in a generation talent. I think in terms of reach, global reach, Celine Dion has a better voice than Taylor, no question. But I think Taylor is just
no one knows who Taylor Swift is anywhere besides
Kelly Keegs' desk.
Yeah. That's
I
like
don't
saying
know.
Mozart is that's like saying like that
Mozart was lit.
that little Bow Wow is better than Mozart. That's exactly what that
I
sounds
don't
like.
know. I'm just saying, you put both of them on the radio, more
That's the
people
exact
know.
same comparison. That's the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard in my entire life. Taylor Swift,
is more popular than Celine Dion without a doubt.
In what way? She's got more Grammys than she
more
could have.
money, more Grammys, more
She doesn't
reach,
have more money than
more
Taylor Swift is not even close to have more money than fucking
Taylor Swift
Celine
is-
Dion. Not even close.
Taylor
Not
Swift
even
is a billionaire.
No, she's not a billionaire.
Celine Dion
Not
worth-
even fucking close. Taylor Swift. Celine Dion wrote fucking and sang Titanic, the most biggest
you
grossing song, $800 million. That
Look
bitch
up
only
T-Swift.
she has 300 million, if that, maybe 150 million. She don't got no money. Her tour made money. She don't get that money.
She
She's
ain't
making
got no
300,
money.
maybe 300 she makes.
Oh,
150 per
tied.
year. Per
The
year.
tie. Tied up.
Regardless, Taylor should have given her a little bit more respect on the stage. I think she was so caught up in everything. Also, marketing genius, Taylor Swift. She was
Right before the big election, her and
yeah.
she's dating
Sleepy Joe.
that football player, and they're America's sweetheart, and then the second Sleepy Joe gets on that fucking podium, this asshole's gonna be fucking rooting for him, trying to get my sweet Donald Trump out of the running.
But you know what it is? I think Taylor Swift she's hungry. She wants more. She's got the fame. She goes, fuck this. I'm the most famous woman in the world.
Fuck her.
I'm the biggest star currently in the world. I want even more. So fuck you. I'm launching another album. Go get it during my acceptance speech. That's T Swift. That's the woman I love. That's the HBIC. That's Tiffany Pollard.
She has HPV, and everyone knows it.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
And her pussy smells like kitty litter.
Did you see Miley Cyrus?
Okay.
This is your
Mariah
territory.
Carey's never looked better in her entire life. That hair.
Yes.
What I said, the showed up to work that day.
Yep.
They gathered her. They gathered her together. The
Yes.
gays. That hair. That dress. The gown. The
gown.
makeup.
Her doing Tina like this.
She looked incredible.
Miley or Mariah?
Yeah.
Mariah. Someone did her wrong with that hairdo. But it was fine. I mean, she looked great. I love. I wonder if she was wearing Bob Mackie on her performance piece. Do you think so?
You think she was?
That's the gayest sentence I've ever said.
that was.
I
Wait,
love it.
screen grab this. I want to put me and Joey's face over this at some
You
point.
better give me Miley.
You
I
can
don't
have.
wanna be-
You can have. No, but you're Mariah. The thing is, you're Mariah, and I'm Miley. Like that's. And I know you want the hair, but like realistically, I'm Miley.
No, I don't want that bad side profile.
That's her good side. When I used to work on Watch It Happens Live, Mariah Carey would come in. She would only do the show if she sat in Andy's host chair because that was the right side of her face is the good side of her face, and she refused to do the show otherwise.
I love Miley though. She's a fucking
She's a
star.
vision.
She owned that room last night. She had everyone on their feet dancing and singing along to her songs, and she commanded the room. She's a star. She's a rock star. She's a rock star of her generation. She's a cool ass fucking bitch.
I love
I
her.
love Miley.
She's the best. I don't have a single bad word to say about her. I want her to put a rock album. I think that would be fucking crazy.
She has lots of rock albums,
but
I
like
think.
old school rock.
She does a lot of Joni Mitchell. She does lots of influences by
Oh.
Janis Joplin. She does a lot of like 70s.
Joni Mitchell,
influences.
by the way.
I thought that was Brianna Chicken Fry.
Should be do me a favor. New rule: if you have to be wheeled onto the stage, you should not perform on the stage. No offense to Joni, the song is great, but you're sitting there.
Do you want to hear about the
not worth it?
the thing that had me in tears? My whole group that I was with in tears. The resurfacing of Tracy Chapman.
Oh,
Luke Combs, love him to death. That song was the best thing that ever happened. I actually heard it in Nashville. The first time I heard the song, it was on in my Airbnb in Nashville. It came on. I go, who covered this song? It was Luke Combs. What an amazing song. What a way on her. She hasn't been seen in forever. I just hope that this launches her back into wanting to do music. She has every opportunity. She just chooses not to
I
do
just
music.
think she's the type of person who doesn't want, like, she's so chill. She doesn't want to be famous. She had a great song. She's a singer. She's crunchy. She's earthy. Yeah, but no, Tracy Chapman is, I didn't even know that's what she looks
I
like.
just want to lay on her chest.
Would you suckle?
And she looks like she smells so good.
What do you think she smells like?
I think she smells like a mixture between cocoa butter and lavender oil.
Lavender oil.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus, perhaps?
No. Lavender.
What does Luke Combs smell like?
Lavender or chamomile, maybe chamomile oil.
Oh yeah.
Calendula.
Calendula.
That mixed with like a sweet
A medulla oblongata?
a sweet like coconutty
Yes.
smell.
Yes. What does Luke Combs smell like other than beer? Cigars.
Guns, freedom.
And America, motherfucker. Oh, I love how Miley called out people for not
No, he
dancing,
probably smells
too.
like he looks like he wears too much cologne that he got at Macy's.
No, I like
Do you know
him.
what I mean?
U2 performed at the Sphere. I don't understand Bono's
Fuck
face.
that place. You hear that? You hear that seats are frauds? Half the stadium, you can't see the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They don't
if you're
tell you
under
that.
a balcony, you can't see.
Really?
I made that up completely, but it could
No,
be
that's true.
Wait, really?
Yes. Now they legally have to say the seats obstructed view. They're selling the same price as tickets for that seat as the one in the front seat, and you can't see the fucking ceiling. The whole point. Why would you design that stadium? This is $1 billion stadium if you can't see the fucking ceiling from every fucking seat.
I don't know.
I'm also sick of U2. They've been getting
I
shoved
don't
down my
get
throat
it.
since I was a kid. I couldn't name one
That,
U2 song.
when you had the iPad, the fucking song was on
couldn't
there.
name one
Yes.
U2
I love
song.
U2.
They've been shoved in my ass for
Keep it
fucking
down,
decades.
Sanchez.
Diego's wearing his traditional garb today.
Yeah.
Now that is from the Slapaho tribe, correct?
Yes.
Look how does he look like a handsome hockey player?
Diego? Yeah.
90s. I want it to be like 90s. This is my vision. I want it to
You
look
gave
90s.
him that haircut?
I sent him all the pictures. Yeah.
You sent me one photo of Ellen DeGeneres.
I sent you more. I sent you more.
Wait, you sent it to him pre or post haircut?
Pre.
Pre-op.
Oh, so
pre.
you like took his advice for the haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, I
He
didn't
did. I
realize
sent
that.
you real pictures though.
Yeah.
Remember?
Damn.
I think it looks good.
I
Damn,
think it does
Daniel.
look good.
Damn,
Thank you.
Daniel. What else do we have?
Facial feminization.
Facial feminization. Oh, did I talk to you about my shoulder injury?
No, did I talk? Oh, we can't talk about anything fun here.
I blew out my shoulder skiing this weekend. I was in Stratton. Huge shout out to the Man Mafia who came up. I did one run.
Did you do a meet and greet?
There was a bunch of Man Mafia there. I did one run. End of my run.
You had the runs.
I had the runs. I'm going up to the lift. You know, some lifts are like elevated a little bit. You have to like kind of like skate to get up there.
You're gonna catch me dead on one of them things.
My left ski got caught. I was gonna fall. Like a freak thing. I was going 2 miles an hour. I told Vinny I was doing a backflip. And instead of falling on my left,
You were there?
which is already fucked up, I fell on my right. I landed, shoulder torn. I have to go to urgent
Can you
care.
sue?
Who? Mother
mountain.
Nature? Sue the mother?
No. Did you have to? When you go
No,
skiing, you have to sign something.
you sign like if I die, it's not their fault.
Yeah,
basically.
no, you can't. They're
Sonny
they're,
Bono died in a skiing accident.
They're insured.
Sure.
Sonny Bono did die. I wish I would have died of a skiing accident. So I spent the whole weekend just drinking in the lobby.
The last time you were there,
farting around,
last time you were
having
there,
fun.
you fell on the ski lodge on your foot.
I broke my foot last. You know what it is? It's too boozy, Stratton Mountain. And
Really?
I was dead sober when I did this too. So I have a
how
wedding
is it-
in Boston this weekend. I'm going to be in a sling dancing around on a wedding.
You're gonna have a sling now. What
Nightmare.
are you gonna have to need a sling for that for attention?
Yes, of course, of course. But they like want me to not move it at all, and then you can't
Is that
move it
your
for
good
2
hand?
weeks. No, I jerk with my left.
But how do you jerk a friend?
Well, I use my mouth.
No, you're hooking up with a race car driver, correct?
No, I wish. Don't you start. Don't you start. That was Jeff Gordon, and that was one time. That was Alex Bennett. Okay, we have a very special guest coming on this show today.
My inner saboteur.
It's Joey's inner saboteur will be here. I'm going to a wedding this weekend. As you know, I'm single. Obviously, very single. I want to look good for the wedding this weekend. I need to smooth out my lines. I need to figure out what I can do so I can meet myself a man. So there's going to be a lot of doctors there. There's going to be a lot of surgeons there. So we have our wonderful friends, Dr. Justin Harper from Juvly Aesthetics coming in.
Jubilee?
Juvly.
Oh.
He was a plastic surgeon turned dermatologist turned aesthetics. He specializes in facial feminization. I'm not kidding. Facial masculinization, injectables, everything you want to do to make yourself look good, this guy can do. So we're going to have him in, and he's going to do a full facial assessment of you, of me.
Of me?
And we're going to thin out the lines, and we're going to see where we take it from there.
Can I just say that nothing's going to help by this weekend?
I think Botox will settle.
No, it won't. It takes a week to settle. You'll still look bruised and butchered the way this weekend. You should have done this last week.
Well, you know what? We're going to get him in, and we'll find out in 1 second. Here is Dr. Justin Harper. Out and About is brought to you by Body Armor Zero Sugar. Body Armor Zero Sugar is a new zero sugar sports drink from our friends at Body Armor with no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes.
Whether you're looking to stay hydrated or recovering from a long weekend like me, Body Armor Zero Sugar has you covered. This is delicious. This is the fruit punch flavor. I've always loved fruit punches as a kid. Did you taste that one yet?
No, I need to try
It's
it.
like cherries and like oranges. It's so delicious. And always hydrate. I hate heavy sugar drinks, but sometimes when you like need a little hydration, water is just you can't get it down.
That's actually
you
delicious.
some flavor to it. It just brings me right back to life. I feel hydrated. I feel
you have
alive.
You have electrolytes. You have vitamins, natural flavor. Okay, so yeah, you have
Literally, you
potassium. This is what's going
dry
to help
January's
you.
over. We're going to be
Yeah.
tying one on again, ladies. We need to hydrate. We need our electrolytes.
So
And
we
we're
got
gonna
all
do
the
that- we need
flavors.
Zero sugar.
We got all the flavors here in the office. Our favorites are fruit punch and lemon lime. Lemon lime. Body Armor Zero Sugar is available in stores nationwide, but you can head on over to the Body Armor store on Amazon and get yours today. Okay, we are here with Dr. Justin Harper, who's
We're the Queen's Jubilee.
the Queen's Jubilee of Juvly Aesthetics. I need help, babe. I'm going to a wedding. I need to get myself a man's.
Oh,
Joey wants me every time. He's like, your nose, your nose is terrible.
I didn't say you didn't anything on your nose.
What do I need?
We need some work.
Young lady?
Yeah, we need some work.
We need some because we need some work. We need some work. But you do. We'll get into a full facial assessment in a little bit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you were a plastic surgeon, then you went to dermatology, and now you work out of Florida and you work out of here doing mostly like injectables,
just purely
aesthetics.
aesthetic. Yeah, I consider
Okay.
myself aesthetic physician. Yep.
And you're one of the top 25 injectors in the United States last year.
I believe so.
You're a very It was an opinion-based poll. You're a very esteemed, very respected guy in the space. So I think a lot of our listeners, some of our listeners have had Botox and stuff done. Other people have not. Some
Yeah.
people, like my sister, she's afraid to do it before her wedding.
Correct.
What are some concerns that you think people that are valid versus ones that aren't? Like if someone has their feet on the edge of whether or not they should do it, convince
Factor
them to do
cap.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it goes into 3 categories.
Yeah,
and
get
I think,
this close.
Category
here.
is.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Category
think-
is lines.
How's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people are afraid for good reason. I think
Yeah.
they see a lot of work that is not good. I think good work you don't see. And so I think people want to wait till the last minute. So when they're getting ready for a wedding, big event,
God.
whatever they're doing, whether they're going to get a new significant other or
Right.
whatever that is, they wait until the last minute and then they try to rush. They panic.
Yes.
They do everything last minute. They don't understand their skin's going to freak out anyway because they're stressed, and they kind of just like panic themselves into a problem.
Am I doing it too soon? I have a wedding on Saturday.
Way too soon.
I told her that.
Oh, so I should have done this a week ago. So I'm gonna look
Yes.
stupid at my wedding if
No,
I
it's
do
not
it
going
now?
to. The results won't show.
No, it's Saturday with what we're doing, you'll be good.
Okay.
But if you came to me and said, "Hey, let's fix these circles,"
Yeah.
on Saturday I
Oh,
would say,
When did the circles happen?
right?
Oh,
News to her.
the library is open, Mama.
Hy-
You come for me.
hypothetically,
Come at the king. You best not miss.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
I'll say absolutely not. There's a time and a place, and what I tell the clients always is a big problem on a day that doesn't matter is no big deal.
Right.
One thing that's not perfect on a big event is a massive issue that could have been avoided.
Is that technical term called beak? Or no?
Beak? I don't even know what that means.
Now is this a big?
Oh,
Because I could light
got
a
you,
cigarette in a
got you.
rainstorm with this
That's
thing.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She used to be a toucan in a past life.
everybody needs good friends, right?
Everybody needs. Listen, honesty is the best policy here.
People really need better friends because
Yeah,
I
talk
think
about
we
it.
don't see it in ourselves. And so friends should be telling us, hey, maybe you've gone a little too far, or maybe you don't look great.
I always like when I get a haircut. I always am like, okay, a little more, a little more, a little more. I feel like with any sort of injectable anything, I'm like more. Like our good friends at Sperling
100%.
Dermatology, I got M Sculpt, but they were like legally we can't give you any more because
Right.
you're
Just stop.
overdosing
Like
on
put the M&Ms down, you fat fuck.
it. Literally, I ate so many M&Ms I became pre-diabetic. That's a true story.
So, 100% accurate. Actually, it's a huge issue in our space.
Yeah.
But it's a scale.
She's got spider
So
veins.
all of us, 100% of us, are delusional, right? Whether we think it or not, we are all 100% delusional. Now, how much we are at a certain point becomes body dysmorphia, but most of us don't see it in ourselves, which is actually a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I was like 25 and weighed 100 pounds less, probably,
Yes.
right? But when we take pictures, our friends can see it, and so even with myself, we're not good judges of our own treatments.
It's like you don't see what's real.
You don't see what's real, and that's why we don't even like pictures of ourselves.
For
Yeah,
example,
she'll
I
show the
see.
compact on herself and say she's a very big makeover haul.
So, for example, I see a model, and I see a pig in the mirror, but in reality, I'm a model.
100%.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's interesting
Or-
to go overboard. You don't. I've never gotten filler. I want to get filler.
I love filler.
I want you got now. Nana got a lip flip, which she's done
I
in the
always have
past.
lip- I have jaw filler. I have cheek filler. I have I've done it all.
Yeah,
That's why Diego's so
years.
youthful.
exactly. So I've actually done all those things as well.
Yeah.
On me, I've had all those done as well, and I think
It looks natural though on you. You can't even tell.
well, you should, right?
Yeah.
So I'd like to do any goal that somebody wants, but you should never look treated, right? Even if your goal is a little more extreme, there should be a way to get there without looking like it's been done.
Right.
If you can tell, I always say we've made a mistake and we can fix
We
it.
call it spooking or clocking in the business.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Frightening other. Right.
She's getting clocked.
Now you speaking of spooking and clocking,
Clocking.
you specialize in non-invasive facial feminization
And masculinization.
and
So
masculinization.
I specialize in being able to.
feminization.
I focus on being able to accomplish the goal, no matter what the goal is, whether it's gender appropriate, ethnically appropriate. I think that's one of the best things for working in New York is I may see 10 different people from 10 different places.
You see 10 different genders all within a day.
all within a day, 100%.
And they'll switch between appointments time slots.
Now they code switch. You see lots of different people. So like looking at, say, our sweet Diego.
Yeah.
Looking to transition.
Is looking to
Now, she already has a soft. She's already serving cunt. So
How would we make Diego's face a little bit more masculine? What would you do if you could look at Diego, blank canvas, where his problem areas, what does he need help
I gave
with?
him a middle part this week. That kind of aged him a little bit. He looked like
Pepe Le Pew.
yeah.
So part of it is also whether we want to create long-term consequences or not. So I get a lot of young
Told you.
people.
It's like you sleep with that woman.
So,
You're in for a
right,
night.
Diego may be 45, but he looks less than 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when somebody who's less than 25 comes to me and asks for something, they don't realize, but they're asking to look older, right?
Right.
They look too childish. They maybe don't look they haven't aged into their sexiest,
She's been
most
using
attractive
Snell
years. Snell mucin, that's a big thing these days, right? But if the question is,
Diego
how do I
hasn't
make
aged
you
into
look
his
more,
sexy years.
more masculine?
Yeah.
It's actually making some things more prominent and changing some shapes a little bit.
She's a shapeshifter.
So what would you change?
Chin, primarily.
Work.
Number one, that's a game I like to play because it's easy to say everything, but if you have to
It's easy
pick
to say
one thing and
everything.
commit
He's gonna
to
get a pill
it,
addiction and go into a spiral into a depression hole after this.
yeah. So even if we look from the side, right, we can see that the chin is the most he has a great features, great upper proportions. A small adjustment to the chin would make all the difference in the world.
Is
What
that
about the bags under my eyes?
They're
Oh,
not.
you
They're
do
not
not have
real.
bags under your eyes.
The bags under your eyes are not the exact same thing. So smile big. So you see you
goes,
have the
"Oh,
same
those
thing I
teeth."
have. So we have a muscle right here that makes the shadowing. So that actually is really simple with neurotoxin, the wrinkle relaxer. You can make those look much, much better. It's different
down
from
to
your
the
friend
release.
next to you because he has volume deficiency here, right? You have
Don't
muscle.
even come for me, mama.
So yours is actually an easy solution, even though you may not like it, right? So this is not a big issue for you.
Now say he wanted the chop.
And
Is
to
that something we
feminize.
can do now? With
Yeah, how would we
injectables?
feminize
Injectables?
him?
Yeah, how would we feminize him? Because
Maybe fill. Can I guess? Can you see if I'm right?
Yeah, let's see it.
To feminize a already supple young woman like herself, I would automatically give volume to the lips.
Yes.
I would do something to slim down the nose.
His nose is fine.
Well, not for me. It's not for serving cunt, mama.
Talk about it.
She'll be clocked right at the ballroom door for that mug, mama. I maybe would do some buccal fat removal.
Well, hold on. What's buccal fat?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, tell him, doc.
So it's youthful
Talk about
fat. So it's my one of the most effective and least favorite things. So
wow.
buccal fat is actually the most useful fat in our whole face. So it slims your face, but it would make him look 10 years older.
He's got fat cheeks, though, so you could probably
Correct.
take it out of there.
He wants
Correct.
to look like Bella Hadid.
Which
Well,
is
he's part chipmunk.
which works for now, but in 10 years from now, it won't work as well. So
it.
it's one of the biggest things that I wish was done less or not at all.
Yeah.
So there are ways that we can create that same effect without getting rid of all of his youthfulness.
Miley Cyrus is a perfect example. She
Yep.
had a very jaunt looking, very slim. She looked like a chipmunk before with them teeth
Yep.
and those big cheeks.
Oop.
But last night, I think it really showed last night.
Well, let's take a look. We have some looks from the Grammys here.
Looks.
A lot of these
Okay.
people have, said that they haven't had surgery, and I think that it's gone the other way. There's no shame in saying you've had a little work done, a little twist. Go to Miley,
Yeah.
then. She's down there somewhere.
There she
Do,
is.
do we think
Can't really
Miley
tell
is
she's
having
smiling in
things
that one.
done? I mean, what are we thinking here?
So 100%. She looks great. Is that a real hair? It's amazing.
No, that's a weft.
It's fair. So I think
Bless your
it's
heart.
you see it when people animate mostly, right? So Instagram played a funny joke when they went from pictures to video because it's easy to look good when you're filtered in a picture, not so easy when you animate. You see it in her smile. So there's a little bit of filler on the right hand side.
I thought that was a dick on her dress when it first came out, the thing, the tassel dangling.
I didn't see that one, but
But she
that's
actually
fair.
stole that off in one of Nana's lamps.
The number one thing that I find that a lot of the celebrities do that I don't love because it has consequences is when you build up this anterior cheek hair. So you see
Yes.
how the cheek just gets a little bit bulgy under the eye.
Oh, I see it buckling on the top right.
Yeah. Do you have? Can you scroll and can you get one where she's not smiling?
Yeah, she's not just Grammys.
Because what you see is, how do we get it so wrong? That's always the question for me: is how do we get it wrong? When you smile, you can smile for us.
There's one.
This is
Yeah,
literally
perfect.
Diego after he gets his work done.
Exactly. So see how when at rest in an attractive male or female, you're flat here.
Right.
But if
We're here.
yeah.
wanna-
That
flat
explains
there,
the
too.
fucking craters under my eyes.
Yep. But then when you add this at rest and then you smile, you bunch up too much, and that's why everybody gets these little like slit-like eyes.
Oh.
So, and you can reopen people's eyes by undoing that filler.
By adding
The
soy
cheeks have
sauce.
been accentuated a little too much. So there's a natural. So
Teriyaki.
if you look at the back of her cheek right here, it should slope into the lower face smoothly.
Yes.
But there's a big drop off, and so it just looks a little bit too hollow. Probably the buccal fat pad.
I also love how
that?
we are picking apart like the most gorgeous.
And
women
we're
on earth.
literally, we literally
Yeah.
stepped in our
Look at-
outfits.
I'm in
You're wearing
overalls
I have
right
my
now.
socks
Exactly.
and slippers on.
I go, oh, that buckle fat is a disaster. Meanwhile, I've got a fucking limp. My shoulder's gone lame.
Barking at my TV. When
And we only come to work on Mondays and just free food.
yeah,
I came here for the bagels today. Go pull up Taylor. I think there's
Yeah,
a lot of
she's
Taylor
incredible.
naysayers. Taylor.
I don't think she's had a lot of work done at all. I think she did have any work done.
If you had
Do
to associate her energy with one type of animal, what would it be?
a fox.
Horse. I was gonna say horse girl energy.
and we're being mean to
No.
Miley.
This is just a truth. It's just a universal truth.
Horse
But do you
girl
think she
energy, I don't know what that
has
means.
what's going on here? I
I
think
think-
she looks stunning.
I think she looks great.
I'm afraid of the Swifties.
Yeah.
Do you think she had any work done
Yeah.
on her face?
Yeah,
What
for
did
sure.
she have?
Her lips have been filled.
Read her.
So your lips aren't full all the way to the sides naturally.
Okay.
So you can always tell if somebody's had lip filler because the bottom lip is inverted. The red goes inside the white, and then it goes flat, and then it's everted.
Now, are these called DSLs in the biz?
They can be.
Okay. Okay.
It's usually associated with size,
Oh.
more so than shape.
Got it. She looks stunning. Scroll
Yeah,
down
she
to a
looks
few more
great,
of them.
and her skin is flawless. Her face looks flawless. You can see
But
that.
that attitude.
The best is when you compare young versus old, because then you can see the biggest changes that happen are up here in the temples.
I mean,
Usually,
Khloe Kardashian.
Yep.
Hello.
Can you
And
Google Taylor Swift face surgery and see what the side by sides come up?
It's just hyperlinked to Joey's OnlyFans.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
But
That
I think
fu-
I think a lot of this is age, and I think it's makeup.
Correct.
I think you get better glam. I think you have more of a look.
A loop?
So a lot of it is aging, and so it's a lot of it
She's-
is
oh,
natural
look
buccal
at her.
fat going down. So if you could actually see the temple volume, see how in 2008, right next to her eyebrow, there's a little bit of a depression there, and then you look at her now, there's no more depression there, which is a good thing.
Now
That's
just get that clip on bang.
I've got depression.
because that's good work though. They did a nice job with that. That's a positive thing.
Right.
That's one of those things that we'd
So what
want
are
to
you
do
actually
for
saying
Diego.
that she had done? Can you clarify for me? Did she have her lips injection on the lips?
Temple filler, lateral
Temple filler, okay.
Yeah, lateral
Alright.
cheeks, lips.
She had lateral cheek injections?
Yeah. So see how the transition between her cheekbone and her lower face, there's a bit of a drop off in 2008,
Yes.
and now there's not in 2023.
so she
Go
just
to that
pumped it
one
up.
down there.
well,
Ben,
she's
on the left.
puffed up here a bit,
That-
but
yeah,
she's
that.
also slimmed out here because of natural aging.
Can you make me
She
look
looks
like
great.
Taylor Swift today in the studio?
Oh, look at the top lip. She got the top lip done.
Exactly.
You need a top lip. Everyone
Yep.
needs a top lip.
Oh, look at that.
Remember when he read Diego to film?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna jerk
all of
off
her
to it
work,
later.
all of her work is generally quite good. You see how her brows are higher now than they used
Well,
to
it
be.
better be good. She's got $1 billion.
That
Exactly.
nose.
Yep.
She changed her nose?
I don't think
could
so.
be aging. Could have just gotten slimmer because she was just all youthful people have fat faces.
That's a nose job for sure, though. That's a perfect nose.
Yeah, it looks
Do you
good.
think in all seriousness, should get a nose job? It's
Most
large.
likely?
Oh,
Yeah. Right, because
But
you're
he's gotta
worried
be
about
careful.
it.
She doesn't want to look like a little
Look.
twink, though.
look.
Yeah.
It
What
can't
kind of
because
nose-
if it's too small, I'll look fucking stupid.
I
It's
agree.
gotta you gotta get rid of the hump and then this up a little.
Yeah, ever so slightly. But I think that's the thing is if there are certain things that if you get done well and it bothers you all the time and it can be improved, I'm all for making those changes.
Can you be talked into getting back on the horse and taking that beak down?
Justin goes,
Yeah.
I'll do it for you. You could take it. Did you used to do rhinoplasties?
I used to do, that's how I trained in that. But
Yeah.
I just do the injectable ones now.
Okay.
And I think people underestimate
You're
what
gonna add
can be
more,
done.
More. You're going to add
Yeah.
more to that thing.
He goes, well, I got to call in reinforcements. He's
Well,
going to go
the-
get the jackhammer from the construction guys
You got to
outside.
check if the gender is wrong.
It's one of the most interesting things that we do, though, because technically we're always making it look larger, and it always looks smaller.
What do you mean?
So the face,
Diego's penis.
it's fair. The
a grower,
face is
not a
an
shower.
optical illusion.
It's
And
an illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I do.
And so that's how, that's how drag queens are able to make their faces look good. Makeup artists are fantastic. The slimming of the noses,
Yeah.
like what you can do now with light and shadows is remarkable.
That's Nana's
That's
special. Nana's been
Yeah.
working light
It's
and
all
shadows.
smoke and mirrors.
So Nana used,
Smoke and
Nana
mirrors.
used to work in a dark room.
Okay. So you know
And
the
the spotlight
tricks.
would
You
come
know the
on.
trick.
And she'd scurry away like a city rat, right to the subway.
They're so gifted sometimes that I
Ooh.
often think that they could teach injector something. Right?
Yeah.
Makeup
Oh, yeah,
artists,
yeah.
they know how. If you go to the absolute world's best makeup artist, they could probably design a better cheek than a lot of injectors, realistically. And I think there's a lot to learn from that. But what we're able to do is just do it in a more permanent fashion. But it shouldn't be fundamentally different.
Right.
Let's pull up one more, Vinny. If you go back to that sheet, we have the world famous, the daughter of the world famous Michael Jackson, Paris Jackson.
She had all her tattoos covered in this video.
So I don't know what.
Cover effects. Shout
Vinny,
out
that's
cover
not her.
effects.
Keep.
How far down is it?
She's here. Keep going. There she
There
is.
she is.
Paris Jackson. First of all, not Michael's biological daughter. We all know that. What are we working with here? What are we thinking? Where are the mistakes? Where are there
So
things that enhance?
again, looks fantastic, right? So,
She looks
so
really
first of
nice.
all, she looks wonderful.
It's so funny that we're
Um,
sitting here.
But her lips have been done for sure. So
Yeah.
you see that same relationship where the lips are full all the way from corner to corner. That's not a natural relationship.
Can
So-
we pull? Oh, sorry.
Neither are gay men's relationships.
Yeah.
Before we get into the actual injections, I'm going to have you read my face down.
Okay.
Read it down to the
Let's
ground.
do it.
Now, Joey
Don't look at me.
has been talking about facial feminization for years.
Sure.
I want to kind of walk through where we would start with him. Obviously, we're shaving the beard. What are we looking to do?
Okay.
I want to be more. I want to be fish.
Like,
Okay.
like,
Serve cunt.
yes.
So let's start top to bottom.
Oh,
So if you isolate each part of the face, there's a masculine and a feminine version of each. So the forehead is very rounded and smooth.
he called you
So
round.
he actually has a very feminine forehead to start with. So that's actually easy. Temples would probably be my number one.
The divine masculine, the divine
Make
feminine.
them wider.
Wider, and the shape is different.
He blows your face out.
So to masculinize, you need temples as well. If you I looked up Portnoy's before and after.
Yeah.
If you want to measure from his eye to a side of his temple, that's probably the number one thing that's changed in him over his life.
Before his feminization surgery.
Well, he has a different version. We can give him a recommendation if you'd like.
Okay.
But the shape of a temple in a feminine shape is much more fullness anterior
I never
forward.
heard about temple before. I've been getting injected for many moons. I never heard about a temple filler.
So here, let's talk about why it's important. If you had to make me get rid of every single thing and keep one, it would be temple.
Temple?
Yes.
That's so
Yeah.
weird. So you're just going to fill out, like right here, it's just going to like come out.
Not
You literally take it
not
and you
exactly.
inject the
yeah,
temple.
you inject here. So
Imagine you just jammed it
if
into
you
your
look
brain.
at where there's more volume lost in the temple in somebody's life than the rest of their face combined.
Wow.
Huh.
So temple is number one by far. Number two is chin and jawline.
Oh.
So the bone goes away a lot over the years. And
Yes.
so whether you started out with a perfect chin
Yeah.
or you didn't and you aged, regardless of where you started, you're going to lose it. And so one of the best things to do is to keep it up. So
Trying
I
to
can't
talk.
get it up. That's the problem
Yeah.
here. There's a lot of
our
ED in
young
this
friend
pod.
over here,
He was pre-coming before you walked in.
that's fair. Not
He's got the
exactly
thing
the
tucked in his belt
strongest
buckle.
chin to start with. Probably
Yeah.
all of his family's that way. And clenching his teeth a lot,
He
which
clenches
doesn't
his
help.
cheeks a lot as well.
Fair. Yeah, so let's start up here, temple. And then change the shape of the cheek.
I interrupt you. I go, Doc, we're gonna have him pull the plug. You can take old Nana down. We're gonna pull the plug.
Would you euthanize me if you had it in your bag? And I asked you kindly.
And you can get away
Euthanize.
without any. He gives
Is
you
that-
100,000 cash. All you have to do is kill him, and he wants to be killed. And
Well,
you're
I
not
don't
gonna
think
be
that, I don't think that
criminally
works in this
Dr.
state. Does that
Vorkian.
work in this state? I don't think so.
I have,
if there was-
I have to go to Sweden. To have it.
If there was
Isn't
like
Oregon, it's a thing.
Yeah, Oregon.
Yeah.
Shout out Dr. Kevorkian. You
Dr.
studied under
Kevorkian.
Dr. Kevorkian.
That was her anesthesiologist.
I did study at Ohio State, so.
Yeah, oh, I know. Don't mention that around here. You'll be dead yourself.
Well, there was a doctor back in the day that was his style.
What, he would shoot people, kill them?
Yeah. It was
Oh my
a bad,
God.
bad thing. Way before I was there.
This is
Maybe in
making
the
me
70s.
uncomfortable. Now
I
you're
ask
going
how
to
old you are?
inject
Do you
me.
mind?
It's probably
I'm
fucking
old.
arsenic.
75.
How old are you?
I'm older than her.
I look
know
good.
am.
You
I
look
look
great.
good.
You look great. You both look great.
I
Thank
think
you.
am I older than her? Do you know how old I am?
No.
You
How
have
old do you think
such
I am?
different looks.
Yeah.
How old do you think I am?
Well, you made a comment earlier that you graduated in 97.
I did.
Yeah. In
She-
passing.
an elephant never forgets.
Yeah, I remember a lot of things.
Oh.
So
So,
what
am I
does
older
that
or younger
mean?
than
It's
you?
by 2 years.
I'm
I
older.
graduated in 99.
So I'm older. My boyfriend was born in 1999.
Yeah.
Ah, 99. Wait, where are you from?
Utah.
Okay. Let's talk about it. I need
What do
something.
you got? What do you got in the Juvly bag of tricks, Mama?
All right.
Read me down, Daddy.
Okay. So let's start with the assessment.
Oh, God.
And
I have a
our
flower
goal is
delivered.
masculine or feminine?
What?
Goal is masculine, feminine, youthful,
The
better?
goal is to freeze my forehead.
Okay, easy. Wrinkle relaxer.
Yes.
Many different versions.
Yes.
Dysport, Botox, Jeuveau, all the different brands. They all work exactly the same way.
Okay.
So
It's
yes,
a
that's
botulinum
what I would do.
toxin.
Yep. And we wanted, so even the like crow's feet for you is really strong,
Oh.
right? The little
Okay, well.
squinchy around the eyes there.
Where? Here?
Yeah. So smile big. Yeah, there you go. Very
You
animated.
would be the scarecrow if this was.
Yeah, Joey.
What's that show?
You know what? And you'd be
Wizard
the
of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'd be
Um,
the Wicked Witch of
You'd
the
be the
West,
Wicked
Mama.
Witch. You'd be the Wicked Witch. You'd be riding around on the broom with the monkeys.
Yeah.
And then you keep a little bit of brow movement. I think that was one of the mistakes of the past. Frozen, right? Frozen.
Yes.
People love Frozen because then I can go home and I can see in the mirror that I can't move anything.
Let it go.
It just doesn't look as
let
good.
It go. Yeah.
So keeping normal expression, getting rid of all your lines and wrinkles, lifting your eyebrows ever so slightly.
Oh, I don't know if how
But
I
not-
feel about an eyebrow lift.
No, we're not lifting them to the point where they look like
I don't want to even lift
I've
it.
done a fox eye lift before.
you won't
What's-
even know. You won't even know that they're lifted.
Oh, I
be-
won't?
No, they'll be the same. They'll basically feel and look the same, just like 2 millimeters up.
You have to have a lot
Okay.
of
Yeah.
injectables to see a huge difference on your face. Like,
I don't want,
you're
like-
not going to change facial. You're not going to look
No,
like
no.
a different person ever.
I just
for
want to
sure
look
would avoid
younger. I
that.
want the lines gone. I want to be smoothed out.
I agree.
Now, have you heard of Scrotox?
I have.
Have you performed that?
I have.
So that is when you take Botox and you put it into the testicles.
The scrotum.
The scrotum. And
Yeah.
now
Testicles be rough.
that works. It smooths out the lines in your sack.
It just makes it so the muscle that contracts the sac can't work. So it does smooth it out and makes it hang lower.
Do you want to take a look?
You're in overalls, so you're probably not too hard to get to.
Tell me if I could do. Do you actually want to?
No.
All right. Great. Would have been a great clip. So no Scrotox. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna shoot me with Botox
Yeah.
or Dysport?
It is poor, probably.
Dysport's the manly version.
Dysport's but mask.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
nervous.
That's what
All
I
right.
brought today.
Let's see what we got.
'Kay,
Let's
let's
get
do it.
moving.
You hear a crunch when the needle
I
hits
know
your
it.
skin.
Are you
That's
gonna be
the grossest
gentle with
part.
me?
Yeah, of
I've
course.
had it rough before.
Are you going to bruise easily?
Did you
I-
drink in the last couple days?
I was. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I was drinking every day from Wednesday till
you'll bleed more.
Saturday.
Yeah. It
The
doesn't
lettuce
change the
good
result,
club.
though.
What?
It's not going to change the result.
And I just don't want to be bruised for the wedding on Saturday.
Yeah. Then we can just minimize around the eyes. That's where you
I mean, I don't care
That's
that
my
much.
facial bruise.
Yeah.
I have concealer though.
Yeah,
I
we-
actually act like you.
Does this have to be refrigerated? This is just. But you had this in the microwave before you
That
walked
now
in.
that's Diego's weebie pad.
I brought some ice with you. Got some ice there for you.
I love you, Diego. I'm sorry. I don't mean to pick on you, but you can't be,
with a face like that.
Yeah, can't help that you were born Latina. I have that same vibrator. Mine's gold.
Do I take my top off for this or no?
Yes.
You can. You don't have to, but it's an option.
Well, I have a broken. What would happen if you put Botox into my broken shoulder? Nothing.
He's not wasting on
Nothing.
your fucking shoulder.
Nothing.
That's the liquid gold.
For
there.
muscles.
I'm really nervous right now.
Why?
You've gotten this in 1,000 times,
Because I'm afraid
haven't you?
it's gonna hurt.
I'm not. I feel comfortable.
Do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go first. People actually do that. Who would want to smooth out their ball sack?
I don't know.
But
I
you ever
know
seen the
who.
underside of a guy? You ever
Also
seen the
helps with
underside of a
sweating.
gentleman's sack and it's like too wrinkly?
Yeah.
That I can
No, the
understand.
only people that do that are self-absorbed earmuffs. Fucking.
Because if I'm
That-
down there, if I'm nosing around down
straight
there,
man's
and
doing
it's
that
too,
shit.
yeah.
That's like for like toxic, annoying.
Do you do laser hair removal?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. We
Oh.
stopped doing that. We used to.
Out and About is sponsored by BetterHelp. A common misconception about relationships is that they have to be easy to be right. But sometimes the best ones happen when both people put in the work to make them great.
Yeah, therapy can be a place to work through your challenges you face in your relationships, your day-to-day life, whether it's friends, work, your significant other, or anyone in your life. Therapy is the best place to do that.
Here's the thing. I've been using BetterHelp for a long time. It's a benefit.
And you're still not fixed?
And I'm still not fixed, but it's affordable. No, I've been using BetterHelp for a long time, and it's one of the benefits that we have here at the office. And it's something that I really dragged my feet getting into therapy because most times it's complicated to start. You have to go through insurance. You have to find someone, blah, blah, blah. You find a therapist, you don't like them, you got to start from scratch. BetterHelp takes all of that headache out of it, and it makes it very easy and very affordable to get started. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
That's right.
It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to fit your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
That's right. So become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/out-and-about today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/out-and-about for 10% off your first month. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Turn towards me.
Joey, I need you in my sight line.
No, I don't want you laughing.
I want to. The whole goal of this is to nab a doctor.
We'll work on that.
Oh.
But the thing is, some people can't just do 11s alone. You're one of them. So when you raise your eyebrows, you have lines all the way down to your eyebrows. If you want to see an interesting clip, look up Reese Witherspoon bad Botox. It's been memed and whatever. A lot of people can just treat the upper part. Some people can just treat the bottom. Some cannot.
Well, I've been treating Diego at the bottom for many weeks now.
So you see in her case, right there, see how it's smooth at the bottom and wrinkles?
Oh!
That's what you would look like if we only treated the bottom.
Oh, no. Give it to me everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, we're not doing that.
You should do that. You think you could, if you had to, like, create that, you could?
Yeah, if I listened, that's to say I listen, I hear well, I don't listen well.
Yes.
Like if you're going to tell me what you want and it's not right, I'll say absolutely not.
Yeah.
I say no every single day I work because I'm like, that's not right.
I want blackface.
Well, not right. Because it's key, right? I feel like that's my job is to make sure that we don't screw you up.
Yes. I trust you. I really do trust you.
Yeah.
I'm giving
It's
you.
my job to make sure you look good, even if you are asking me to make you look bad.
Yeah. No, I trust you. You look great. I'm a little nervous here.
What is that
I'm gonna
noise?
come around to this side.
Oh, the vibrator.
Yeah, it's vibrating.
Oh, I hear it. Okay, never mind.
It's all, the
got
vibrator,
wet.
the ice, everything is just an excuse to make it hurt less.
But
It's
you're only
just
doing
a
it here. You're
distraction.
also going to put ice here eventually, right?
I'm going to have you move around.
All right. This is a 34-year-old man in overall sweats with a bum shoulder.
Receiving Scrotox from
Receiving.
with a used needle.
I go ahead, light me up, doc.
At least you're motivated.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to switch sides.
Yeah. How many shots do you think you'll do?
The doctor's wearing a sequined gray golden goose
trusting
glitter
you.
shoe.
Yeah.
I saw the shoes.
She's in a performance fabric chino
Talk about it.
and a stretch poplin button up.
And she's dressing to the right, believe it or not.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to let you lean back.
He does. He just slowly slips his dick about. Well, you can cut anything you want, dear. Be gentle, daddy.
Make it mad face, squinch your eyes down. Perfect.
All right, ready? Okay.
And relax.
Relax it.
Yep.
Now you have. And it was that simple. The bug chasing is complete. Now, where did you find that needle, doctor?
There are a bunch on 47th.
47th Street.
Yeah. Usually between
The fun fact is that's what we're doing sustainable luxury.
This is all a deep fake from Joey. This is just a guy off the street. He's been trying to get me.
I met him in the subway.
He was my Uber driver leaving
Can you
the
feel
Eagle.
it? Can you feel it
Mad face again.
pulsing through your veins? Oh my goodness! This is what we do.
Ooh.
Cock.
I'm feeling femme.
That noise. So now I have a dog whistle. Only a canine
I got
can
a
hear
whistle
it.
that only Nana can hear.
Mad face one more time. Good. And relax. I'm going to have you turn your head this way.
Oh.
Perfect.
Which way? This way?
Yep.
Mad face?
Yep.
An MF?
Yep.
A FMF? Full mad face?
Full mad face.
Okay.
FMF. Relax.
Pat, are you only marrying for money?
No.
Okay.
I'm marrying for status. I'm marrying for power.
Status in the ballroom?
Status in the ballroom. I'm not marrying. Diego's not old enough yet.
Category is...
Oh, you feel that sweet, sweet cement coursing through my... No, this was actual cement.
That's actually a botulette in Tuscan.
Can I see the ice?
Of course.
I'm gonna have you put it right up here.
The last time I haven't had a man stand over me like this in quite some time. Are you being too much, Doc?
No.
No.
That's the key is to do the right amount.
What's your sign, doctor?
Mine? I'm a Scorpio Sag cusp.
Oh, you're a pig.
He's
They're very sexual.
like a pig bottom, pig top.
Scorpio and Sag together, it's very sexual.
Are you a sexual man?
Working in the sex industry, I guess, right?
I guess, yeah. Okay, what are we doing now?
This side. Same thing. We're almost done.
Diego is really...
No, you missed it, Trish.
What?
The doctor's ass is right at the microphone, right near his pucker, and I pushed the thing, pretending I was going to stick him in the ass with it. While he was doing it.
This ice isn't cold anymore. He goes, okay, shut the fuck up, gay boy.
Right.
We're going to... Yep. Ooh. Oh.
One more.
Ah.
Done with that.
Joey, walk us through what's happening.
I can't see anything. But I think at this point he's getting into those deep wrinkles, those deep expression lines, right in the forehead.
Commentary.
He's giving also. I know she's sneaking a little bit of that temple
That's
filler
in
that
her,
she was
huh?
mentioning earlier.
Smile.
You're good. Relax.
Now, Doc, you just went directly into the eyeball there. Is that normal? He blinds me?
She's doing LASIK.
Should I get LASIK here?
You don't need glasses, do you?
No.
And we'll speed this up. Add some jingle music on top of this. Well, don't you worry.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Today's episode is sponsored by Tushy. Tushy has finally made number 2 cleanup more hygienic and better for the environment.
In under 10 minutes, you can set up your at-home bidet that will change your life forever. It's no secret that toilet paper is bad for the environment. I'm going to go one further and say it's bad for your butthole, okay? It's estimated that toilet paper accounts for 15% of deforestation every
God.
Is that true? 15%
I
of
knew that for many years.
deforestation?
I've known it for many moons.
With Tushy, you use 75% less toilet paper on average.
The Tushy bidet also stays clean, hygienic with its patented self-cleaning smart spray. The nozzle self-cleans before and after each use automatically. The build-up resistant design helps minimize the build-up and even has antimicrobial knobs.
Oh.
The bidet stays just as clean as the bidet will stay just as clean as your body will.
I love that. They sent this to us here at the
Now,
office.
I feel
Thank
we were
God.
pigeonholed as gay men. I know. The butt is a very taboo subject.
Of course.
It's a hot topic on the board.
We're trying to make that not a taboo subject. And the best way to do that is to clean your butt with a Tushy bidet. And it comes with a 30-day hassle-free return and a 12-month warranty. So if you don't like it, you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Send it back, and that's all you
Diego
have
had
to
to use a pooper scooper before the Tushy.
Well, Diego would go in a litter box.
Yeah.
And Nana had
Now
ones that she
finally
would,
we can get his bottom cleaned.
we can get his bottom clean. So get that fresh out of the shower feeling at HelloTushy.com. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off your entire order when you use code ABOUT at checkout. That's 10% off your order at HelloTushy.com with promo code ABOUT. It's time to back that ass up with confidence. HelloTushy.com.
Hello Tushy, HelloTushy.com with promo code ABOUT. Hello Tushy.
Lip flip wouldn't work very well for you.
Lips wouldn't work.
Lip filler would. Lip flip would not.
Okay.
So lip flip is super common,
Okay.
super popular right now, trending on TikTok, all these different places.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the number one thing people are unhappy with.
Does.
Yeah. Because for it to work, you need lip volume naturally
Okay.
to then let the muscle relax and have it show more.
She don't have none.
I'm like the
Correct.
reading on this.
And so people come in and they want it because they don't want to get lip filler. They're too afraid. Because they've all seen all the bad lip filler out there.
Yeah.
So then they get it and then they're like, it didn't work. I'm like, well, you still need lip filler.
Right.
But if you already have natural fullness, you already have lip filler and you don't need more, that's a great way to make a small improvement.
Okay. So I'm good. So we're not doing
You're
anything.
good.
We're not doing these. You're not doing
No,
anything
no.
yet.
Not yet. And so
This is why we like.
There's massive
Dr.
confusion
Harper.
between
Your labia
what is-
fold is just fine.
Yeah. And that's a masculine feature. So if we want to masculinize you,
Yes,
then
please.
then you do this. If I'm going to feminize him, I'm going to ban him his whole life.
Fem,
He can never
please. Thank you.
he can never get filler here ever.
Here.
In these.
For feminization?
Yeah, because it's a masculine feature.
So maybe next time I get a little filler here. But you think I don't need it enough? I'm
I
too
would-
youthful as it is.
I would re-support your cheeks to help this, and that would solve here.
I just want to get rid of these.
Yeah. So
That's hard to do. I've never had successful filler.
I want this
under
because
the
I look
eye.
like a raccoon.
Yeah.
I got
Can be
done
done.
once to my doctor, the first one I did, but then ended up getting really bad bruising, and it never I never really looked
Settled,
good.
yeah.
Settled. But like, what's the right procedure to fill that in with?
I think what happens there is
For
people.
that flat look that I want. How do we get
You're
it?
talking about under the eyes, the bruising.
It's just that they do it directly.
Circles?
You have to think of that like building a house. You have to have a foundation and a top to the house.
Yeah.
Too often, people just go in right here. For you or you, if I treated this directly without filling this part first, it would always look bad.
So why don't we rip it next time
We can.
time we're in town?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I want under eye filler if you can do
That's.
that.
I just want to get rid of this. I
Yeah.
have such dark circles.
But here's the thing: if you came to me and you said, you told me the exact same thing in clinic, I would say absolutely not. I can't fix this
Without
until I
that.
fix this for you.
And that's the art of the upsale.
It's the art of doing it right.
No, I'm just,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Where is your office?
That's true.
How can the Man Mafia come and see you and get treated
Yes,
by you
that's what we
directly?
wanna-
Yeah. 39th
39th and
between 5th and 6th.
39th between 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Justin Harper,
Yeah. Juvly Aesthetics.
Juvly Aesthetics. This is
Oh, I didn't know if you were in the city. I thought you were in Florida.
I am
Yes.
also in Florida.
Now she has a practice in Florida as well.
Yeah.
yes,
Fort Lauderdale.
This is the guy. If you are
Yeah.
in New York City and you want to
You
go get
used to
yourself
work
treated,
at Epstein Island, treating the patients.
Was that Rikers?
Very similar.
We used to do prison care in our training.
Who wants prison care?
They got in trouble for Dallas. They were doing rhinoplasties in prison. You could have gotten one down
all
there.
I had to do was go and smack someone down. All I had to do was pull out a phone at a Matt Rife concert
right.
and then go to prison and I can get a freaking a thing. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So Juvly Aesthetics.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone, if you're in the city, if you're coming here on vacation and you just want to, you say, fuck it, I've always wanted to try this and do it, this is the guy to do it. We have Steph. You can't even see her right now. She's stunning. She's gorgeous. She's
She's
there.
in a latex pant.
She's in a latex pant. She's filming everything. We want to say thank you guys so much. Maybe if they shout us out, you can give them an extra
you
squirt.
Say
Yeah.
Nana and
We'll
Trish
do
at the
something.
door, and you'll get a free groping.
Skin shit product.
Skin shit product.
A skin what?
Skin shit product.
Skin shit?
Yeah.
What is that?
What is that?
It's the brand that I did.
What is your brand? Skin
Yeah,
shit.
skin shit. So I feel like too often people who get
Like
well
shit for
known.
your skin.
Yeah. People who get really well known, they put their name on it on garbage. And so I just called my brand Skin Shit because I always say, the real shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the games. I don't like people using their clout
Yes.
to sell a product that you could have bought at Walmart
Right.
in a fancy package.
Yeah.
So, I think that that's kind of our thing is making sure you get the right treatment, even if we say no.
So it's a lotion. It's a salve.
It's the basics. So it's got cleansers, some moisturizers,
The whole package.
under eye. Yeah, not everything. So there are things that I think are done well by great brands. There's no reason to redo them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
we recommend. We have a whole bunch of skincare, and if that skin shit's not the right product for you, we have something in most categories that is. And so I won't ever tell you, hey, this brand that I did is better than another line that
Got it.
that legitimately has a better product. So it's always just balancing what can I get you a real result, the best possible for the best value.
So you're a one-stop shop, Juvly Aesthetics, everyone.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Make sure you
So-
check them out if you're in the city. If you're in Florida, in a well-to-do neighborhood in Florida, and Ohio as
Ohio,
well.
Minnesota, Wisconsin.
And Minnesota. Oh, what?
Jubilee's everywhere.
Yeah, man, Mafia.
Oh, now you go in and say Nana and
Yes.
Trish sent you. You're gonna free skin.
Can you
shit
buy
product.
Can you buy products online?
You can.
can.
There you go.
Ten
JuvlyAesthetics.com.
locations with one opening in Dallas soon.
10
And look, if
locations.
you, after your
one
procedure,
opening
make sure
in
to
Dallas.
tag out and about, and we'll repost you. I want to see all the work that you're getting done. I know all you haggard hoes need something
Yeah,
to
me
jazz
too.
you up a little bit. Go see Juvly Aesthetics. You're gonna like what you see.
I like
Thank
it.
you so much for coming in. We
Yeah.
really appreciate
Thank you. It was fun.
Thank you, Diego, for wearing that low cut top today.
And we will see you guys on Friday. Goodbye.